Hello legends, welcome back to the channel. We've got some ambience this morning. Yes, we're quite close to my water fountain. We are working on some TTs. Not this TT, this one is for sale at the moment because we've bought this one. If you haven't seen the video on the channel, it's on there now, and have a look. We're doing some work to the car. Yeah, catch up with that. Basically, long story short, bought that car for my wife as a toy. She didn't like it because she didn't like the colour, so I bought this car for my wife. Doesn't like it as much because it's not a roadster, but she's going to have to compromise. Looks like it's going to absolutely chuck it down today here in Lincolnshire, and in this video what I'm going to do is try an attempt. I've never done this before in my life, is take these horrible window tints off the car. For starters, I'm going to do these side windows. You can see that it's like limo tinted black. I just don't like them. I don't like the way that it breaks up the car look, and it's a bit chavvy, if I do say so myself. I asked about on Twitter how to take them off, and lots of people are saying lots of different things: steam, heat, water, alcohol. I don't know if they mean get sloshed and then try and take them off, or if they mean something such as isopropyl alcohol. I'm going to try Mrs. John Coupland's hairdryer first and foremost. A little bit of heat, and I've actually managed to start picking at this corner. You can see there's a little bit of white gap there, so I'm going to try and heat it up and peel it off. That's the first way I'm going to try doing it. We'll see how we get going. So it's not very glamorous, one-handed and with my left hand, but I've got the hairdryer going on there with a view of trying to sort of soften up that glue, that adhesive. I'm expecting there to be loads of adhesive left on the window, but this should hopefully help remove it. I'm getting somewhere faster than I expected. Well, I won't lie, it made that look easy. Also, if you're 6'4" and 20 odd stone, you don't fit in the back of an Audi TT. Heat, peel the corner, peeled straight off. No residue. I'm surprised. That looks so much better already. We shall see what Mrs. John Coupland thinks. That's one down, another side to go. Well, we know that the technique works, but I've just said to Mrs. John Coupland that looked too easy. That came off too easy, that first one, so I'm expecting there to be some sort of resistance with this one. We shall see. Obviously, I'm not using a heat gun, I'm using a hairdryer because I don't want to get a heat gun inside here and with the risk of cracking a window or damaging something, because they are blooming powerful things. Right, well, I seem to have got hold of a corner, I think. Well, it's not so much of a corner this time. I told you it wasn't going to be easy. Might need my tweezers for this one. Right, I've got a corner. Let's see how she goes. Yeah, so it's leaving a little bit of residue here. I'm going to heat it up some more. Heat it up, heat it up, heat it up, heat it up. Well, the last thing I want to do is have to melt all the glue off or scrape all the glue off. That's another one off. Ah, the window tinting inspector is here. Hello, do you want this? Silly sausage, I was going to stick it on you. Yeah, you can have it as a hat. You can be a wizard. You're a wizard, Crystal. Da 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 da. No, not a fan. Hello. Yeah, so that's another side window off. I think I'm going to tackle the back now. Faint heart and never won fair maiden and all that jazz. In fact, while I'm just here, let's shut this door now and look at the site. Oh, that looks so much better. So much better already without them horrible tints. And if you look at the back, we've got this horrible black limo tinted rear screen. This is being replaced today as well. I'm going to do it. Right, let's tackle this back window and have a look. Ah, there's a parcel shelf. I need to remove that. Remember the guy who sold me the car? Nabbed the parcel shelf. So pull these off. And then in theory, it should just unclip out of there. In theory. There we go, brute force. Right, so put that safe because I don't want to lose that. Let's take a look at this. Is it done behind the high level stoplight? It is done behind the high level stoplight. What's the best way to attack this? I think the best way to attack this is to find a bit behind it, get behind it, and peel. Well, I've managed to get behind it. I've not needed any heat so far. I am being careful and dubious. I'm going to just pull it off. Well, it's off. It's off. It came off in one great big fell swoop. There's a little bit left just behind that high level stoplight. Let's pop the bonnet, the boot, have a look. But in my opinion, that looks so much better. So much better already. I'm going to give that a blooming good clean. There it is, it came off in one piece. I did film it, but the filming stopped for some reason. There it is. There's the window tint. There it was gone. In fact, get rid of it. Get out of here, you. Didn't need heat for the rear screen. I wonder how much someone paid to have that done. 100 quid? Got it off in less than 4 or 5 minutes. In my opinion, much better. I'm going to get my glass spray now and clean all behind here, all there. Put the parcel shelf back in and have a look at the car. Right, so I'm going to clean the windows off now. I've done that side one. Actually, the residue comes off. If you haven't already used it, this is Glass Zap. Used to be able to get it from B&M. It was like £1. It is the best window cleaner in the world. You can't get it anymore, so it's going to have to be going online. I don't know where it comes from. Xanto, that well-known brand. Supplied, UK, so maybe we'll be able to get some. Let it on and give it a scrub. Remarkably, the Glass Zap hasn't actually got rid of the residue, so I'm going to go get something a little bit stronger, which I know will get rid of the residue. Don't try this at home, kids. This'll do it. Right, I'm going to use some petrol, only a little bit. I'm going to dab it on my rag and then put it on the glass. I wouldn't recommend doing it all over or on paintwork or anything else, but that's going to get it off. And as you can see, the petrol is doing its job. It's melting that off there. There's loads of things you could use. Sticky stuff remover, UPVC cleaner, WD-40 even. That's what I had to hand. Well, it's all been glass zapped. You can see that it's looking much better, nice and clear, and you can see through the rear window. I'm going to put everything away. Valuable commodity that. I need to get on the internet and buy some more of that. It's pretty much empty. Put the parcel shelf back in, shut the tailgate and see what it looks like. Parcel shelf's back in. Moment of truth. That looks better. And you can see how the parcel shelf covers that gap when it's down. I still need to just get in here behind this high level stoplight. I've not been able to do that today. There's a gap now between the seats and the parcel shelf. I'm just going to use brute force and ignorance. Yeah, it's done the job, hasn't it? Right, let's shut these doors, have a look at the car, put it back to normal. Need to sort these seat belts out as well. These seat belts are twisted and they're causing a problem. Let's feed that back in there slowly. Ah, that's why it's not at the right angle of dangle. That's a Lincolnshire saying, I think. It's still not going in there. I'm going to have to take this back off and have a look. I think that's probably why it's partly broken at the back there, because somebody has had that out and not been able to solve that problem. Right, put these seats back. That one's back in its rightful place. Shut this door. Already, in my opinion, that looks so much better without them horrible black tints. That number plate's next. Put this one back. And shut this window. Make sure I've got the keys. Make sure the keys aren't in the boot. No, I've got the keys. Make sure I don't hit that with my door. Oh, tight. There we are. Oh, it looks so much better. In my opinion, anyway. There she is. All the tints and horribleness is nearly gone. I've just got that number plate to do, which you can see in the boot is my number plate tape. If you've enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments below. Would you have kept the tints, or do you think it looks so much nicer without them? Let me know in the comments. Have a great day, whatever you're getting up to. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. I'm nearly at 2,000. I think I'm like 20 off. Could you be one of those 20? Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Bonus content. It's on the way, it's off, it's gone. I'm going to clean that bit. I'm going to put the new one on, and hopefully that's going to go with the nice new shiny windows. Well, it's on. This is the fun bit. Peeling this protective layer off now. Bit of ASMR for you. Ready? Here we go. Oh, isn't that satisfying? Right, that's done. Job done. Ta-ra.